bit of an issue, but it's fixable. All we gotta do is go to our anti-rolls, bring those up to... I'm bringing them up quite a bit because I know how the 2010 Camaro is. And with, like, when you tune more cars, you'll get more experience, and you know a car that is about the same weight and same horsepower and everything as that car has about the same tuning on it. But every car is different. You can't just take one tune and put it on another car. Every tune is different. I know, because I used to do that before the 3. I used to take one tune and put it on every car. And it didn't work out too well. Alright, so... Oh my gosh, 20 minutes? It's a long video. It's going to be a big file. Alright, so... Enter here. We keep going wide. This car has an issue right now with going wide. It's not crazy, but... Alright, so... I did increase the rear tire pressure. That didn't work. So what we're going to do is just going to increase this. 2350. I know it seems kind of stiff, but... Cars can be weird. And just to be on the safe side, I'm also going to do something else. I'm going to go ahead and do that. And do that. Half of 3.9 is... Or half of 7.9 is 3.9. It's close as it's going to get, so... Didn't have to adjust any of that. So... That seemed like that... Yeah, seemed like it helped a little bit. Couldn't get that out. So... Here we go again. I know it gets a little repetitive and maybe a little boring, but it's all in the tuning process. Once you get your car perfect, you'll know, and you'll love it. So, gonna hit that. There we go. Just gonna tap the brake a little bit. This car is a little slow for its weight because it doesn't have 305. I mean, it only has 305s, so it's a little slow. Maybe if I got a little bit less angle, I could go faster. But who wants to sacrifice angle? No one. So. I probably should have mentioned this earlier, but I do use a wheel. You can probably hear it from the time I started drifting. So if I know that some controller drifters prefer wheel tunes, but it's up to that drifter basically. So this car is really smooth, but I'm having issues when I enter. Maybe it's just me. I almost hit that wall again. Whoa! Pull it back. There we go. Alright, see if I can get a perfect entry down this time. A lot of work. This car really likes to go wide, and I don't know how to fix that. Some cars just like that. Maybe you gotta go slower. But I don't like to go slow, so... See, this car really likes to go wide. And you can also go to different tracks. Say Silverstone isn't your cup of tea, you can go tune on Tsukuba, but you want to try and get a tune, like tune the car everywhere, so that way it's good for every track. I don't really do that, but I know it's a good thing to do. I'm mainly just tune my cars on Silverstone, and then from there I just drift other tracks, because that's just my style. And this car really does like to go wide. Maybe it's too soft. Maybe it's just a little too soft, but you guys get the idea. I'm just going to run through it real quick. So I'm going to give you some scenarios and then tell you guys what to do to fix it. There may be a couple things you can do to fix that one problem. So I'm just going to run through it real quick. If there's too much grip in the front, which I did have at a minute with this car, you can stiffen the front anti-rolls. You can stiffen the front springs a little bit. You can also stiffen up the front damping a little bit. The damping... the rebound stiffness and the damping, you kind of don't want to increase that by a whole lot, maybe like 1 or 2. I wouldn't go past 8 on the front damping, but the rear damping is always going to be lower than the front damping, no matter what. Same thing for the springs, same things for the anti-roll bars, but it's always going to be lower than the front. If there's too much grip in the rear, and usually that doesn't happen, but with a car like this, where it's got a really big tire in the rear. That can't happen. So if there's too much grip in the rear and you keep spinning out when you're holding a lot of angle and you try to get on the gas to pull out of a corner, you want to increase the rear anti-rolls, or you can do the tire pressure and increase that a little bit. You can also do your springs and also do your rebound in the rear, but remember, you got to adjust your bump stiffness to your rebound. So half of whatever your rebound is your bump. So there's that. What's another scenario? Trying to think. Gearing, that's another thing. If your gearing doesn't have the acceleration that it needs, just go in here. You can adjust your final drive between 373 and 410. Those are the final drives that I use, and they work for just about every car. You can choose either or and just get the kind of gears that you like. But this is just a base gearing, and it actually works really good on this car. And I use this base gearing for all my cars. The final drive varies, but the first through sixth gear is always those gears when I just start tuning. And it actually works fairly good on this car. So there's my alignment. And I'm actually going to do this. I didn't think about it. But also, if your car is not holding the angle that you want it to hold, you can up the caster. I wouldn't go past 6.5 though, because 6.5 is about the max. So I'm bringing that 6.4, and I might do another run here in a minute. Trying to think. Anything else that I can show you? Oh gosh, that didn't work correctly at all. That's about all I can think of. Yes, please. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and take another run and see if that caster actually helped the first corner. If it did, good. If it didn't, oh. Okay, and here we go. Whoa. Seems like it helped, definitely. Helped a lot, actually. Whoa, okay. You may need a little bit more casters, bring up to 6.5. The max I would ever go for caster, bring up 6.5. Let me get a drink of Pepsi real quick, I've been talking a lot. Okay. I'm gonna do one more run, see if that caster helped, because this car's a lot like the 2010 Camaro. It likes to get it doesn't go really fast on third corner, but if you get a lot of angle, oh, why am I fourth? If you get a lot of angle and floor it around third corner, then then it can go fast, but you gotta know the angle limitations, and that's kind of how this car is, like that. That's about the angle limitation. So there's an issue with some heavy cars, but it's you can work around it. You just gotta. It takes a little bit longer to tune. I could probably get this car better, but for time's sake, I'm just trying to get this, a decent tune. I mean, I'm not ever gonna do this car again just because I don't like Dodges, but I'm just doing it for the video. And it's still having that problem. See, when I try to pull out, it just likes to get more angle and stall. So I kind of don't want to give up on it, but I kind of want to do for time's sake, sorry. And I'm gonna up the rear tire pressure to 28, and then I'll see what I can do from there. It looks like that front caster helped me enter first corner tighter, so that's a good thing. It'll help me on my first corner line. Caster is basically your steering angle. I think I said that once before, but yes. Ooh. The car decided to grip up a lot. I'm just going to turn around because it just gripped up out of nowhere. I was not expecting that. I probably could down the rear, or not the rear, but the front time, what would I call it? Downgrade the front tire width and downgrade it to 255s. But I'm going to try to work around these 265s. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring up the front tire pressure a little bit more. I'm just going to try and work around it because I don't want to back out. I do want to get this car perfect though, so it's a good drift car, because I might drift it every once in a while, but I don't like Dodges. So here we go. Tap the brake a bit. Oh gosh. That didn't work out at all. There we go. That was the smoothest run ever, but I did have good clips. So, the car is decently tuned. It could be better. It's got a little bit of a front grip problem. But, I'm going to leave it at this. If you guys have any questions at all, if you're having a problem with your tuning, just post a comment and I'll try and help you. I'm on YouTube just like every day. As soon as I get home from school, I turn on my computer, I get on YouTube, I can check my videos, and I check see what my subscribers have uploaded. So if you have any questions, just post it in the comments and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. So I think that's all I can say. Oh, if this helped you, please like the video. You don't have to favorite it, but that would be much appreciated if you favorite it. And also subscribe, because I'm trying to produce very good videos and get subscribers on my channel. So if this helped you, just do at least one of those things for me, and that would be great, because it also motivates me to make more videos. Oh gosh, this tune isn't the best, but I hope I helped you guys. I could probably make it better if I had my Turtle Beaches on, because I'm used to the sound through my Turtle Beaches and not through my TV. So I really hope this helped you guys, and I will see you later.